Right now, what's going on, people? It's Josh, aka Foresight, coming to you live once again from the other side of the culture, where we are in the culture but not of it, and we introduce the kingdom to the culture. So, Doja Cat, who is a singer slash rapper, pretty popular. She's been doing weird stuff for a while now. Pretty much her whole career, honestly. But it just keeps getting weirder and weirder at this point. She's recently been dressing up as like these devilish looking characters and getting demonic looking tattoos and having weird demonic type of parties and so forth and so on, right? And the Met Gala, which I can't stand personally, was last night, I guess. And I've seen clips of it floating around on the internet. And one of the things that caught my eye was Doja Cat's outfit and face. I guess she's living up to her name nowadays and decided to dress up as a cat. And she even altered her face so that she actually looked like a cat. But if that wasn't enough, she ain't stopped there. She was interviewed by some lady and she conducted the interview as a cat.
Okay, so tell me all about this. Wow. I mean, so who made it? Wow. Wow. Okay, so something a little different. So what was your inspiration for tonight? Be honest with me and go into detail. Wow. 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 So what are you excited to see in there today? Wow. Is it your first Met? Wow. I'll see you in there. Wow.
Yo, the entertainment industry is just one big weird place. And people just keep upping the ante. Like, let's see who can be the weirdest. It's like a competition to see who can literally be the weirdest. At this point, I'm convinced that, most rich people are bored and confused. That's the only explanation that I have. It just seems like they got more money than they know what to do with. So they just out here doing whatever. And it's crazy because the culture eats this stuff up every single time. There seems to be a growing population of people who are proud of being lost and confused, right? And then there's like another population of people who think it's wrong to tell people that they're lost and confused and try to point them in a better direction. And I'm not saying this judgmentally, or at least that's not my intention, right? I was out here lost too at one point. I'm no better than anybody else. I don't claim to be. It literally took the Holy Spirit to tug on my spirit to get my attention. And, after that, I slowly started to realize the way I was living was reckless. I was lost out here. So I get it. When I see other people who are lost in the world, I have sympathy because I was once lost in the world myself and doing all types of nonsense, right? But the crazy thing about being lost in the world and confused is you generally don't know that you're lost and confused. Most times it takes a revelation from God for you to see it. Now there are some people who know they aren't living the way that they should, right? They know the standard. They're just choosing to live however they want for the time being, right? But they know. But most people are just, so deep in it that they don't know which way is up. Like they are literally lost in the sauce. And, like I said, we're living in a society where people think it's hateful to try to help people find their way or offer advice or criticism, right? People would rather just be totally left alone and self-destruct than take constructive criticism these days. It's like nobody can handle criticism whatsoever. And when we see celebrities displaying weird behavior, we find every reason to support that behavior. Like, oh, he or she is just a free spirit, or he or she is just creative, and that's how they're expressing their creativity, or they're an entertainer, so forth and so on. But I'm just like, some behavior is alarming. Like, can we just admit that? Like, some things just are strange, and they get your attention and make you think like, maybe something's wrong there. Where there's smoke, there's generally fire. And I'm not saying that what she did here was just the worst thing in the world, or the most the weirdest thing that I've ever seen, but it just feels like a pattern now from afar. I'm on the outside looking in. I don't know her. But it seems like she might have some identity issues or something of the sort going on. Maybe, or maybe not. Who knows? Maybe she is just an entertainer. I don't know, right? But, what I do know is the entertainment industry is a tangled web, and it's very easy to lose yourself in it. These people get wrapped up in all the hoopla and the fanfare, and their life becomes about pleasing their fans and pleasing their audience, right? And pleasing their management team, and satisfying the brands that they represent. And before you know it, you out here just doing any and everything and just saying whatever and acting out just to stay relevant, just to, stay in the good graces of the public, or, just to stay in the headlines. Ultimately trying to keep the attention of fickle fans, which is never gonna end well. And, I feel like we always see these people, these celebrities, these actors, actresses, singers, rappers, whatever. We see them cry out for help in their own way often, in my opinion. Like, they might send out a tweet or make a post about how they never want to, release another album, or they don't want to sing again, or they're about to just disappear, and how somebody's taking advantage of them, or, all these things, whatever it is. They kind of just talk about how they want to be done with their respective industries. But then, a little bit of time passes, a week passes or whatever, and then everybody just forgets about it. But I think a lot of these people are hurting inside, and we never really acknowledge it until it's too late. Even though we saw all the signs the whole time, we saw them acting out, we saw them doing weird stuff, but we wanted to make excuses for it. We wanted to say, oh, it's okay. He or she is just doing what they want to do, living how they want to live, let them live, right? But, anyway, I'm praying for Doja Cat personally. Hopefully she finds the Lord, finds truth and peace, and gets on her way. Get in the comments, let me know what y'all think, like and subscribe, and I will catch you guys next time. All right, now,